So we are here on Boca Chita Key, and you see there in ahead of us is the lighthouse that Mr. Honeywell had built, right? Well, over there, I don't know if you can see that very clearly, but that is the cannon. And according to what I read yesterday, he used to fire the cannon to welcome his guests. You know, I don't know. I guess it would depend how welcome they were on where he would fire it. But
it looks like it's on a fixed base.
Maybe he had dreams of being a pirate. But yeah, so this is the lighthouse. You can see it's got the big old dome at the top. And over here is Biscayne Bay. Now, interesting fact, they are actually holding Olympic sailing trials in the bay today. So,
beautiful day for it.
It's a beautiful day. We were hearing messages on the VHF earlier. Oh no! Sorry about that. About people needing to move their boats because they're in the way of the sea trials, which, you know, is kind of an interesting sort of a thing. So there we are. We are anchored right out there. And the reason we're anchored all the way out there, we had to bring the dinghy in because the little harbor that is right over here is full to the point where you have boats rafting up, and it's only allowed to be 2 deep. So we just brought in the dinghy, figured, you know, not much else we need to do with that. So here we have the door, and you can see, I mean, he used stone from here and he put it on this concrete slab, and he was very excited about having this lighthouse that his buddies could come and see and see their way in, because I mean, if you look, Miami is just over there. There's Miami. So how long is it from here to Miami on a boat, Troy?
Depends on the boat.
Oh, come on.
It took us half a day just lazy sailing. This is really cool. This is a bronze canyon, but it had a steel sheath around the outside of it to give it more strength. Steel is rusting away, but the bronze is still in place.
Oh, very cool.
It is very cool.
Now, one of the things we learned about reading is that the lighthouse is, I think, the only original structure still standing. And the wall, there's the wall that used to surround the house right there. That part of the wall and the lighthouse are the only structures that are still standing from the original construction. Now, the owner, Mr. Honeywell, only built on the island and lived on the island for 3 years. I think it was more like 4. He bought it in 1937, built the lighthouse in 38, but by 1941 his wife had died, and he remarried and sold the island. Now, I mean, there's all kinds of speculation. Is it because it was his wife who loved the island and he just couldn't bear to come here afterwards, or was it because of World War II? Your guess is as good as mine, and probably better. So there is over there on the other side of this little harbor a pathway, hiking trail, and we're probably going to take ourselves a walk. Yes, but you can see how the boats are rafted up 2 together. In fact, we had to bring the dinghy in because there was so little space, and I'll show you where we've docked our teeny dinghy. So there it is, right in front of that beautiful blue and white boat there. Is our teeny dinghy. It's already, that boat is rafted up with that boat. And
we tucked in between and
we just
tied
tucked
up
in
the dock.
and tied up and locked it up, and hopefully that it'll be there when we get back.
Otherwise